Hey guys, how's it hanging? This weekend is... Okay, bye. This weekend is Father's Day, the day we celebrate our daddies. And in celebration of this holiday, I'm going to be revealing your father, dad, daddy, papa, big, fat daddy's secrets. You guys submitted these. I am but the messenger. And I have a feeling, just a gut feeling, that this isn't going to be all that celebratory of a video. My dad's fantastic, but are all dads fantastic? If all dads were fantastic, would these signs be plastered all over Los Angeles? Let's get started. When I was around 8 or 9 on Father's Day, or around that time, we had barbecue at my house. We had this big pool and the grill wasn't too far from it. Note, I am a vegetarian. My dad was making hamburgers while I walked up to him and he said, "Why don't you eat a hamburger instead of that crappy whatever vegetarian thing it was?" Me, being the kid who had a short temper, got angry real quick. So later that day, my dad was talking to his friends near the pool edge. So I grabbed one of the pillows off a lounge chair and whacked him in the pool. He had his clothes on and his phone in his pocket with a lot of important stuff on it. His phone ended up not working and he had to get a new one. Full price too, because he had no insurance. I'm still proud to this day. All for suggesting you just eat a little animal protein. But I get it. You're like, "Dad, respect the decisions I've made. This is my decision. These are my boundaries. Stop pushing. You push, I push. You into the pool." So on Father's Day, I went to my grandpa's house, and when I was there, I heard noises in my cousin's room. I thought he was hurt, so I walked in, and he was masturbating to Cornhub. Cornhub. All things corn. Hi, so I hope you read this for Father's Day. My dad said if you read this, I will be able to get a pet. So I hope I can have a pet. So this all depends on you. If this is real, and it better be real, Dad, pets make everyone happy. It'll make them happy, therefore it will make you happy. And that was my good deed for the day. Okay, so last year for Father's Day, we had a party and invited my entire family over to celebrate. So I was 14 and a half at the time. And everyone was either outside dancing, eating, or taking tequila shots. And since all my cousins are like 2+ years younger than me, I didn't really have anyone to hang out with. So I decided to walk outside for a while and noticed my neighbor's son was staring at me. He's hot, by the way, and 15. So I went over to see why he was staring at me and he said, "You look so gorgeous. Can I kiss you?" And since I had nothing better to do, I said yes. And one thing led to another and we ended up in his house while nobody was home and hooked up. Then my phone rang and it was my mom looking for me. So I got dressed, ran to my house, and gave my dad his present. After that, I snuck him in my room while everyone was blasting their music and we hooked up again. Almost a year later, I have an 11-month son and a fiance. You can say I made him a daddy on Father's Day. Oh my God. I don't mean to judge, but I'm judging. This secret starts with like a lot of really intense emojis. I have 2 older brothers. They're twins. 4 years older than me. I'm 14. Last year on Father's Day, my mom took my dad to a super bougie restaurant, like an hour away from where we lived in LA, since it was super expensive. Cash bag, cash bag, cash bag. They left me and my brothers home alone. It was all good for the first hour or so until I decided it was a good idea to go downstairs to watch a movie. As I walked downstairs, I passed my brother's room, which they shared. I peeked in since the door was open. I was shocked. They were having fun with the door open. I stood there, not being able to move for a good minute or two. It was kind of hot, not gonna lie, especially since they were identical twins. I was finally brought back to reality by one of them making eye contact with me. I ran as fast as I could downstairs. I then started to watch a movie. About halfway through, one of my brothers, the one I made eye contact with, how can you even tell, comes downstairs and gives me a note. The note said, and I quote, "I was gonna invite, but you ran. I regret running downstairs." I don't mean to judge, but I'm judging. Let's give Dad a go. When I was 13, I found my dad and aunt. My aunt is my mama's sister. I successfully blackmailed my dad into getting me everything. Cartier bracelets, 2 dogs, trips to Morocco and Trinidad, and anything else my heart desired. We kept this going for 2 years. Then, we started going broke. My mom asked my dad why he was spending so much money, and he said that he was planning something for her 35th birthday. I just blurted out, Dad and Aunt Callie have been having an affair for 2 years. My Aunt Callie is the biggest hoe ever. My mom and dad are no longer together, and I'm in foster care. My mom killed my Aunt Callie and my dad. Please put this in your video. Your mom be like, they had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? I watch a lot of incest porn, and sometimes I think of my dad as the dad in the video. When I was little, my dad psychologically abused me, and now I can't date men because I don't believe they can feel love toward anyone. One time my dad scared me in the middle of the night when I was taking a shit. I was about 5, and I threw my shit at him like a fucking monkey because I thought he was an intruder. We still haven't told my mom. Sorry, Dad. So funny. Me and my older brother never had a good relationship with my dad, and we always hated him. So my brother put a GPS tracker on his car and a keylogger on his computer when we were on vacation. We checked the GPS tracker to see where my dad was. Turns out he was at a nudist resort. We also found out he has a second Facebook profile and a profile on FetLife. I don't know what that is, and has been going to sex parties about every week sometimes, more than that, for the past 6 years. That was not properly read, but you get the idea. My parents are now divorced, but we still have to see him every Sunday on the holy day. It's just a little ironic. Some of these are too disturbing to even share. So if you think that this is what the general vibe of all these secrets are, it's not. It's a lot worse. One time, while I was on my period, my dad came into my room to talk to me. In the middle of the conversation, I broke down crying. When I started to cry, he left the room and sent my mom in. She told me that he did not know what to do because I was crying. In conclusion, my dad does not know how to handle tears. My dad left when I was 3 after getting my mom pregnant again. I haven't seen him since. If he somehow sees this, fuck you, LeBron. So I went on a dating site because I'm lonely and wanted a boyfriend. When I was scrolling through, I found my dad. He's still married, by the way. I was so confused. So I went on his account. I found out his 50-year-old self was looking for girls 21 and under. I then made a plan. I made a new account featuring all the things he was looking for in a woman, matched with him, and confronted him with my mother at a bar. Love you, Mom. I really want to see how that panned out. Like, so badly. All right, let's try a stiff father. My father is also my brother. My mom is the kind of person that would make a mukbang out of my father's ashes. It's really, really warm in my apartment, and my brain is slowly melting to nothingness. So I've drawn the line. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. I upload videos every Thursday, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye. I'm your daddy. Do you know that I'm your big daddy? Am I your big daddy? Am I your big daddy? Say I'm your big daddy. Say I'm your big daddy.